You read that it fell. Ignore my glitter packaging. I come packing, crafting.
Hello, my wicked vipers, and thank you so much for joining me here on SewStitchHex. I'm Macadamia, and today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of my November book of the month. Okay, so I'm going to rip open my book of the month box like a heathen. Book of the month. Alright, so they're always beautifully packaged, super cheap. It's like $14.99 a month, and you get a beautiful hardcover of a hand-picked by their people, and then you get to pick again, so you actually know you're going to like it. And you've got great taste, which I absolutely adore. And then their little logo. But you get to pick the book after you've picked the book. And then it's always a beautiful hardback, very like modern, sleek, with a beautiful dust cover. And it's some books you can't find anywhere or do anything with. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. Okay, so the first book in my book of the month is the book I picked for the book of November. Ta-da! Here's the cover. It is Someday Maybe, a novel by Onyi, Nwabineli. That's a lot of letters that I have no idea. But it says here are 3 things you should know about my husband. He was the great love of my life despite his penchant for going incommunicado. He was, as far as I and everyone else could tell, perfectly happy, which is significant because, 3, on New Year's Eve, he killed himself. And here is one thing you should know about me. I found him. Bonus fact, no. I'm not okay. Someday Maybe is a stunning and witty debut novel about a young woman's emotional journey through unimaginable loss, pulled along by her tight-knit Nigerian family, a posse of new friends, and the love and laughter she shared with her husband. And it sounds like a beautiful book, and I like these like emotional but witty and fun books that's like got a deep emotional connection. I was drawn to this one immediately. There was one I was vaguely thinking of, but it had nowhere near the like spark that I saw when I saw this one. So I did 2 add-ons. This one is absolutely beautiful. It's Chloe Gong, Foul Lady Fortune. It was the October 2022 book of the month. And I did add it on because I didn't order it when I ordered my other ones. I picked a bunch of books, but this was not one. It is 1931 in Shanghai, and the stage is set for a new decade of intrigue. 4 years ago, Rosalind Lang was brought back from the brink of death, but the strange experiment that saved her also stopped her from sleeping and aging and allows her to heal from any wound. In short, Rosalind cannot die. Now, desperate for redemption from her traitorous past, she uses her abilities as an assassin for her country. Codename, Fortune. Gives me like, what is it, Black Rose vibes? I think that's right. But when the Japanese Imperial Army begins its invasive invasion march, I don't know why that sounded weird to me. Rosalind's mission pivots. A series of murders is causing unrest in Shanghai, and the Japanese are under suspicion. Rosalind's new orders are to infiltrate foreign society and identify the culprits behind the terror plot before more of her people are killed. To reduce suspicion, however, she must pose as the wife of another nationalist spy, Orion, I'm not sure, Hong. And though Rosalind finds Orion's cavalier attitude and playboy demeanor infuriating, she is willing to work with him for the greater good. But Orion has an agenda of his own, and Rosalind has secrets that she wants to keep buried. As they both attempt to unravel the conspiracy, the 2 spies soon find that there are deeper and more horrifying layers to this mystery than they ever imagined. So it gives me kind of like vampy vibes, but also it's foreign, it's different. The cover is beautiful. This retails at $21.99. And as an add-on, it's like super freaking cheap. I think add-ons are what, $13.99? I'm not sure, but they're really cheap. So, that was my second pick, and I want to show off the bookmark. If you were a book, you'd be a classic. That's cute. And it says Book of the Month on the back. I love their bookmarks. I think they're absolutely adorable. The third book I picked, because we know if I have the option of 2 add-ons, I'm getting 2 add-ons. This is a Thrills and Chills. It doesn't have a, what book of the month it was, you know. But it's When the Stars Go Dark by Paula McLain. From the best-selling author of The Paris Wife comes an atmospheric novel of intertwined destinies and heart-wrenching suspense. A detective hiding away from the world. A series of disappearances that reach into her past. Can solving them help her heal? Anna Hart is a seasoned missing persons detective in San Francisco with far too much knowledge of the darkest side of human nature. When tragedy strikes her personal life, Anna, desperate and numb, flees to the Northern California village of Mendocino to grieve. She lived there as a child with her beloved foster parents, and now she believes it might be the only place left for her. Yet the day she arrives, she learns that a local teenage girl has gone missing. The crime feels frighteningly reminiscent of the most crucial time in Anna's childhood, when the unsolved murder of a young girl touched Mendocino and changed the community forever. As past and present collide, Anna realizes that she has been led to this moment. The most difficult lessons of her life have given her insight into how victims come into contact with violent predators. As Anna becomes obsessed with saving the missing girl, she must accept that true courage means getting out of her own way and learning to let others in. Weaving together actual cases of missing persons, trauma theory, and a hint of the metaphysical, this propulsive and deeply affecting novel tells a story of fate, necessary redemption, and what it takes when the worst happens to reclaim our lives and our faith in one another. Ugh. Okay, so they all sound phenomenal. They're more of a, like, this is the only one that's more fanciful and, like, super, like, spooky kind of, I guess. These two seem more, like, traumatic and deep and, like, moving and, like, I'm going to move, like, grow as a person, this reading. But I did, honestly, I think I got this one because I'm a true crime fanatic. I love to research and listen to true crime and kind of see the patterns and understand the criminology, the psychology, all the crazy shit that you can, and see where the laws and the government have failed us in these cases. And I feel like this is going to be a really, really good book. Like, I feel like these are all solid choices. And so I am very excited to read these 3 and do reviews on them eventually. I'm going to get there, I promise. But, so that is my November book of the month. If you haven't read any of these, please let me know in the comments below. If you intend to read any of these, or if you just haven't gotten to it yet, it's on your TBR, let me know. If you have read it and hated it, spill the beans. If you liked it, tell me. Spill the tea. I love tea. Spill it. And if you don't even know anything about these, but you want to get involved, please check the link in the description below and get yourself a Book of the Month box. It is phenomenal because you can add books from previous, like, Books of the Month choices and other random books that they pick. You can add to your box as a little add-on, little extra, so not a lot. I don't think I paid more than like $30 for a box. It is absolutely a book lover's dream. And it is like no charge or penalty if you skip a month, if you don't like any of the choices and you don't want to do any add-ons. Just saying. All right. If you like this video or you like the books, please feel free to like. It helps me out. And if you could, please hit subscribe. It is completely free. And that is all. I hope you have a wicked evening, and I will see you here next time on SewStitchHex. Bye!